Efilism. Efilism is pretty much like the extremist, um, like offshoot of antinatalism, and pretty much the only difference is antinatalism says that procreation is the thing that people shouldn't do. You know, the human race should just stop procreating and we should just kind of fizzle out. Efilism says that extinction is pretty much the best option that we have right now, or the best thing that we should strive for, which I completely agree with. Like, I don't see the purpose to life. You have to fucking pay to do everything. You have to pay to eat. You have to pay for water. You gotta pay shit. You gotta pay for the babies to be born and get proper medical treatment. You gotta pay for funerals after somebody dies. You gotta pay for shelter, transportation. Like, I don't understand the fucking purpose of anything in life. Like, no matter what people says that there's good about life, or all these hobbies that you can do, or shit that you can have fun doing or whatever, like, it does not outweigh the downsides to life. Like, there is no fucking point to living at all. I don't get it. Like, even when you just look at everything else as well, like, you look at humans, animals, plants, like, animals have to eat fucking plants, and then other animals eat other animals, then we eat animals and we eat plants. So it's like all these fucking creatures that are alive are just out here killing each other. Like, I don't fucking understand, dude. Like, what is the point to life? Like, think about this, right? Two irresponsible adults can lay down, have a few minutes of fun, and pretty much decide that they are going to bring an entirely new person into this world. Like, that is the most selfish thing that I can think of at all. The fact that you think that it's okay to just lay down, do that for a few minutes of pleasure, and then bring a whole human into this world without thinking of how their life is going to be when they grow up. That is fucking retarded. I don't get it. I don't want to be here. And this is not, like anything suicidal. I'm not going to kill myself or anything like that, but I just don't want to be here. I don't want to work. I don't want to have to go to school. I don't want to do fucking anything. I don't want to have to pay for shit that I need to live. I don't want to have to pay for food and water and shelter and transportation. I don't want to be here, bro. And yeah, there's a few things that I like to do. I like to play instruments. I like to read and write. I like sports, but like I said, that does not outweigh all the downsides to life. Like, think about this, bro. You have to spend 1/3 of your life at school or work. Like, you go to school for 8 hours every fucking day from when you're a little kid all the way until you're 18 years old. And then just when it finally stops, then from 18 until you're like 65 to 70 years old, you have to go to work for 8 hours a day for that whole portion of your life. And then sometimes people are going to school and work at the same time. So now you have even less fucking time to do what you want to do. And then if we assume that everybody on average gets like the average amount of sleep, which is 8 hours a day, that's another fucking third of your day that's gone. So in that little remaining portion of the day that you have left to do what you want to fucking do, then even that time is not really able to do what you want to do, because then you got to pay bills during that time. You got to pay for your fucking mortgage, your rent, your car payments. Then you also got to study. So, like I said, if you're still in school, now you got to come home and fucking study. Run errands. Fucking clean the house up, wash clothes. Like, you barely have time to do any fucking thing that you want to do in life. Everything else is like a fucking task. Like, I hate that about life. Like, everything that you have to fucking do needs money. You have to waste a shit ton of time. And it's all shit that you don't want to do. I'm not saying that, everything should just come easy and you should be able to do anything that you want to do right out the fucking gate. But, like, shit, you can't do anything without money. You need money to fucking fund whatever hobbies that you have. You need money to go wherever you want to go. It's just fucking exhausting. I don't want to work for the rest of my life. I don't want to go to school for the rest of my life. I just don't want to fucking be here. And it irks the shit out of me whenever I always see stupid ass fucking, like, closed-minded people always bring up like the most stupid fucking arguments. Sometimes they're not even arguments. It's just like shit that it offers nothing. Like, there's no solution you're offering. There's no type of like reasonable explanation you're giving for why life is good. You're just saying like, oh, you have to believe in God, or you just have to keep your mind off of it, or do this and do that. And it's like, bro, that's the fucking issue right there. You guys find all these dumbass alternatives to get your mind off of thinking what is really going on. Like, instead of thinking about what's actually going on and how life pretty much just, it sucks for everybody. It doesn't matter what position you're in, unless you're like the top 1% of the fucking people that just have all the money in the world to do whatever you want to without having a care in the world at all. But like I said, everybody always just says turn to a religion, or start going out more and meet new people, talk to a therapist. Like, bro, that's all shit that does not fucking do anything. It just puts off the big issue at hand, which is the fact that you just have to fucking pay for everything. The prices are way too high for anything that you want to buy. Like, there's no upside to life, in my opinion. There's never been an upside to life at all. And I just get very frustrated with religious people that always say that you have to, turn your life to God and go to church and all this other bullshit. It's like, bro, you guys are the fucking problem right there. You guys believe in all these stupid ass fairy tales that talk about like, oh, God's gonna come down and do this, and God's blessing you, and the devil's the one that's doing this to you, and that's why you're in a bad place. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, oh my God, that shit gets so fucking annoying, man. Seriously, like, every single time something good happens, it's never on your own accord. It's God's work, or God's doing, or God's plan, or his blessing, or whatever the fuck the case may be. But then when something bad happens, now it's your fault. Or they say they blame it on the fucking devil or something like that. It's like, bro, oh my gosh, like, when are you guys just going to stop believing in these fucking like these stupid ass mythological stories, dude? Like, seriously, Christianity, any other religion that you want to bring up, bro, these are literally just like Greek mythology, Roman mythology. Like, this shit is all fucking fake. These are like fairy tale stories that the world has just somehow made everybody believe this shit. This shit is not fucking real. Like, you seriously think that there's a God out there that is going to fucking save everybody and do all this shit for everyone? Like, dude, think about everything that has happened in the history of the world. Everything that has fucking happened, and there's never been any sign of a God. In fact, I would say there's obviously more scientific proof saying how God doesn't exist. There's no fucking supernatural entity or deity that's gonna come and save us and do anything for us in a positive manner. Like, bro, wake up, man. Like, seriously, the amount of religious people, and I grew up in a religious family, so I had to hear all this bullshit growing up. And I still don't even tell them that I'm not religious because they still, they're gonna go on a whole rant like, oh, that's the devil in you and all types of shit. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, god damn, man. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know how many times I can say it. I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to work for the rest of my life for fucking 5 decades. Shit, we might not even have a retirement with my generation. I'm 19 years old right now. I'm sure that by the time we grow up and my generation is in the workforce completely, we're not even going to have an age for retirement. We're going to be working until we're fucking dead. I don't see the point in wanting to live. I don't see the point in why other people still continue to have fucking children. It's like, bro, they don't even take the time to think about how this kid is going to turn out. Like, all they care about is having a baby. They think that this new person that they're going to bring into the world is just going to stay little and they can just say, oh, like, look at how cute they are. Like, that's literally why people have fucking kids. It's the same reason why people have pets. They just want something to be in awe of. Like, they don't care how this kid is going to develop and be in society. They don't care if they're going to grow up to be a fucking criminal. They don't care if they're going to grow up to be a bully or get bullied or, be killed or harmed by a criminal. They don't care if they're going to end up being broke later in life because the fucking prices for everything are so goddamn high as they are right now, let alone when they grow up. But they just think that their kids that they're bringing into the world are going to stay little. And then they want to get fucking annoyed when the kid grows up and has issues, just like I'm talking about right now. Issues with the world that, everybody just seems to fucking ignore. And then now their child is the one like being yelled at or, like, oh, you got to believe in this. And the one like coerced into doing different shit like that. It's like, bro, shut up, man. Like, seriously, this shit is just so fucking. Oh my god, it's exhausting, dude. And even with anti-natalists, like, I get annoyed with them too because they always say, back to their whole belief, but they always say like, oh, humans should stop procreating and stuff like that. But while I agree, why do you want to stop there? Like, the difference between Efilism and antinatalism, like I said, was the fact that Efilism pretty much extends that same belief towards all sentient life. So it doesn't just stop at humans. It goes to other animals, plants, all types of shit. Like, we need to strive for extinction. Like, going back to what I said earlier, like, it's so messed up how, in order to survive, we all have to pretty much eat each other or fucking kill each other and exploit each other and do all this other shit. Like, animals live to give oxygen to the world and shit like that, but then they're over here getting eaten by plants. Eaten by animals, and then certain animals do certain shit for the environment, but then we kill them just so we can eat. It's like, bro, why should we have to live this way? Like, why do we have to fucking kill each other to survive? Why do we have to exploit each other just to survive? Why do we have to monopolize shit that you need to fucking live in order to survive? Like, you have to pay for shit that you dead ass need. You need water, you need food, you need shelter, you need transportation, you need all this stuff, but we have to pay for it. How much fucking sense does that make? Like, it just makes no fucking sense. And I don't even know why anti-natalists get mad about the whole Ephilist belief system. Like, they say that it's such a pessimistic belief to have, where you think that all life should be extinct and that's what you should like strive for or whatever. But it's like, that's pretty much the same thing what you're saying, except that we're all in with this. Like, we're not just doing it to one fucking group. It extends to the entire world because the entire world is suffering. It's not just humans that suffer. I mean, shit, they make the rest of the world suffer a lot more, but even without humans, like everything else still suffers. Like I don't see the fucking point in anything, man. I don't. And this isn't a thing where I'm like depressed or something is going on. I'm just in a normal state of mind talking about something that everybody else should be talking about, because apparently everybody just seems too wrapped up in all this stupid shit going on in the fucking world that they're not paying attention to the most obvious stuff. It's like, bro, life is shit. Life is literally fucking shit. I don't know why you would want to bring a kid into this world. I would never have a fucking kid at all. Never. And then you even have some adults that are so irresponsible that, like, while they do lay down and have fucking sex, there's all these different alternatives to making sure that you can prevent having a kid. You can take plan B, get a vasectomy, get your tubes tied, wear a condom. You can do all these fucking things, abort the baby, but instead of all that, you decide, no, we're just gonna fucking keep the baby. And then, even aside from that, you have all these kids out here that have no fucking parents that aren't even able to be adopted. It's like, bro, if you wanted a kid so bad, why didn't you just go to the fucking adoption center and go get some kids from there that actually need some help? Why are you bringing more fucking people into this world, especially as it's gradually getting worse? Like I said, it's getting worse as if it's already not bad right now. Mm, I was gonna say something, but I just forgot. Um, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They also don't think about population as a whole. Like the world is so overpopulated, and they're still bringing more kids into the world. It's like, bro, the amount of jobs that there are in the world are dwindling down because all these spots are being filled by the people that are already fucking here. So it's like, then the future generations that grow up, they're not going to have anywhere to get a job. Schools are going to be crowded, jobs are going to be crowded. Everything is way too fucking crowded already. That is the problem. You got parents that are giving birth to like 5, 6 kids. It's like, what are you fucking doing, man? I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Instead of having fucking adopted kids that are already here, you want to bring more people into this world. And then when people like me have a problem with the way life is, then you want to say, oh, turn to religion. It's like you guys just have a fucking shitty excuse for every goddamn thing. I think that's going to be my next video, talking about religious people. Religious people are some of the dumbest people you will ever fucking meet, man. They are so goddamn blinded by these fake stories and all this other dumb shit that's going on that they just don't care. It's like they're trying to fulfill the prophecy of these stupid ass stories. Like you see all these Christians that talk about these events that happen in the Bible. Like you see it every year where there's always some dumbass group of Christians that get on the internet and they're like, oh, the rapture's happening soon and this is gonna happen soon and this is gonna happen soon. It's like, bro, just be quiet. Just be fucking quiet, man. And to be honest, I think that most people are religious not because they actually care to follow the beliefs. It's just that there's two things to it. There's two things. There's the religious people like me that grew up scared of going to hell and all this other bullshit. Like, oh, you're going to get fucking put in hell and you're going to get tortured for all eternity and all this other bullshit. And then you have the other people that just are genuinely so fucking scared of death and what is after death that they try to force themselves to believe in these religions because they just have to have the mindset like, oh, there's this to look forward to after I pass away, like there's heaven and there's hell, and if I do all this good shit then I can go to fucking heaven. Bro, there is no goddamn afterlife, for better or for worse. There is nothing after death. Just like how you were before you were born, not aware of shit. You weren't fucking alive. You didn't know what the hell was going on. That's exactly what it's going to be when you die. There's nothing after fucking death. And in my opinion, I feel like death is the most relieving thing ever because then we can finally get out of here. That was my rant for today. Um, I really want to keep going, but I feel like I'm just talking at this point. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to be here. I know most other people probably don't want to fucking be here.